Yo, hey, it's Juice the Plug. Alright, man, let's get straight to the video. You already know, like, subscribe, whatever you want to do, show support. Appreciate you, man. And, so, title video today, man, I understand where KSI is coming from, right? Now, when I say I understand where he's coming from, it does not mean that he doesn't deserve the hate that he's getting. I mean, on the sense of where, okay, so I don't follow these popular people, right? When I say popular people, I don't tune into their streams. I don't I find their content off of like TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube, you know what I mean? Like other people making videos about it. Or when I say other people making videos about it, other people getting their perspective about it, right? And KSI started as a YouTuber, so he didn't start as a rapper, right? And when you start as a YouTuber, who's majority watching YouTube? At best, especially back in the day, it was kids, right? I even see someone even said in the comment section, KSI didn't grow with his community, meaning he didn't grow as he is not a child, right? He's a grown adult, 31, making money, doing his thing. At the same time, though, he still hasn't his inspiration hasn't grown, right? Now, people are probably thinking about well, Malik, what do you mean by inspiration, right? How can you inspire another grown man to do something, right? So it really about doing regular things, right? So I told my people my dream is to own a farm, right? Okay, so own a farm, that's one way I'd be able to feed the homeless people. Not even the homeless people. Let's say someone's just walking past the street and they're like, instead of giving them money, they want just a nice meal. A meal actually is a key to the soul's heart. And when I say a real cooked meal, you know what I'm saying, fresh. And two, I'll be able to be substantial. I wouldn't have to live off of anybody. I wouldn't be dependent on anybody. Three, I think and feel is a great purpose to have. It's a great to society. Society will always need me, if that makes sense. Even if I'm an outcast, they still have to come shop with me type joint. When I say shop with me, they have to respect the grind, respect the hustle, right? And four, knowing my family's a farmer, so I'm bringing something new. Maybe my kid want to be a doctor, or maybe my kid want to be something that a bodybuilder, whatever it wants to be, you know what I mean? And this is why I say KSI is not being inspirational, right? So when he's making the music, if you really listen to the song, he's really just talking about being a king and talking about prime. And when I say prime, he's basically saying yes, people are going to hate on him. Yes, he did a lot of work to get to where he's at. At the same time, though, so have we. We all have, right? And so when people like to throw the word king around, right? People don't know the actual definition of a king, right? So everyone has their own interpretation of a king. Everyone has their own interpretation of a queen. It's whatever you want to make it out to be. That's why I came to the conclusion, because if you look up what Malik means, it means an Arabic king. And the way I believe a king serves is a server, is the second man. And when I say the second man, the man that lives in the shadows, right? The one that builds up everything, the one that takes care of everything, the one that doesn't get the gratification. That's Sasuke, you feel me? And this is why I understand KSI, where he's coming from, and why he doesn't understand the hate. Bro, I make music too. So when I first started music, right, I started making love songs, right? And it wasn't on the sense of love song where I'm gonna bag this girl with the love song. It was on this, I was just really just putting out my feelings. And, a lot of people, my old friends, they didn't think it was good. You know what I'm saying? They said it was good. They gave me potential. They was like, Malik, this is good. Genuinely. They were like, yeah, we can see this. Except they didn't come on a journey with me. And I kind of got pissed off. And once I got pissed off, it wasn't on the sense where I just came out to start dissing and thinking my life is more important than them. What pissed me off is when I'm doing my own thing, right? And I'm just telling my story. And when one of my friends, she was a day one, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. She'll come there, and I had a girlfriend at the time too, you know what I mean? I just hop off the cruise ship, you know what I'm saying? I was chilling for real. And she came up and, comment on my shit and say this shit's ass and brought up, like, her gang with her. You know what I'm saying? And the song was called Pissing on Rockstar Girl, right? And everyone's probably thinking, like, oh, Malik, yes, of course, that song is ass. But if you really, like, pay attention and listen to it, I was really just basically saying, like, hey, you inspired me to make this song because you wrote a song about pissing on people and shit, bro. But when I do it, it's a fucking problem. By the end of the day, there's a voicemail at the end of my dad calling me, and he was like, hey, man, I cooked some chicken, bruh. I cooked some food, man. Come slide by. We can take a group up. And basically saying, like, yeah, we can be friends. Like, it's cool. Like, I'm not mad. Whoever says not mad about being friend zone is fucking retarded, because at the end of the day, that's just life, bro. Not everybody's going to want you sexually. Not everybody's going to want you, like, appealing. Like, nigga, everybody has their own lives. And, and I explained that through the next song, and I just kept it as that. I didn't go out and complain. I didn't, like, get upset. I just turned to Ice Cube, said what I said, and just worked on my craft and gotten better. And now I'm at a point where, like, people are telling me, like, I'm good. Like, they're not criticizing my song no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one criticizing my songs now, And just because what the people, bro, I put it like this, man. The people on the internet, man, they don't know what they're talking about. Majority of the people on the internet don't know what they're talking about. And I'm talking about not even the trolls, because sometimes the trolls be, spitting facts. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the people who just, not even the word hate to hate, y'all. Not even the word hate to hate, but the people who, like, when I listen to people who do something creative, I try to give constructive criticism. I just don't criticize just to criticize, right? So when KSI, what I criticize about KSI's music is, bro, it sounds like it sounds like Disney. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's not up to date. You know what I mean? Like, he portrays, he wants the real the real artists, the real motherfuckers, the trappers, the boxers, the hard motherfuckers, like, even the country, like, real artists to respect what he just did in that song. And they're not going to respect that because you're not making music for real, right? You're not having a story for, like, your story, right? For example, if this was a good song, your boy the Simons would be in that joint, like, in the music video. You know what I mean? Like, people who make music nowadays don't actually take the time out and understand the community. And I'm talking about in the real world. I'm not talking about on the internet, right? Just because you popping on the internet does not mean you popping in the real world, right? So I put it like this. And this is why I have so much respect for Speed, because Speed is a real person. And when I say he's a real person, right? He actually has motion in real life because he blew up. He got not famous, but he got well known off of his personality. I didn't even watch Speed. I didn't pay attention to Speed until my cousin Javen, bro, was basically he's another Speed. And when I say another Speed, like, bro, they just so genuine. They so real. They so cool. They got motion wherever they go. It's so funny, and they're naturally funny. Like, he told me, he's like, yeah, Speed's, like, very genuine, bro. Just, like, you just gotta just listen to him. Just get past the, like, trolling. And once I got past the trolling, I was like, Speed's the person I want to meet in real life. But when I say meet in real life, I'm not saying on the sense where, like, I'm gonna fan out, I'm gonna do my own thing, and if our paths cross, our paths cross. You see what I mean? A lot of people on the internet don't actually want to understand how hard and how tough it is to make a song, or how tough it is to put yourself out there, right? Me personally, I don't care. You can, bro, I got hate in real life, bro. I really don't care what the internet says about me, right? When I say I'm canceled, bro, it's just I'm canceled to, like, the non-noises, because, like, people to this day, some people say, like, my song are trash, and they don't say they don't critique me. They don't say why it's trash. They don't say it because the bars are trash. Like, I can literally, like, for example, I can make a song. I literally made a song about how I was literally, like, let me give you an example. Like, this, like, a normal night out with me and my friend Evelyn cooking. Like, she's my cook, and one of my other coworkers, my dog. You know what I'm saying? And they said that's just ass, but I showed her. She said, like, it sounds good. Like, the quality, like, it's catchy. You know what I mean? Like, and they're real people. They would tell me if a song sounds trash. She actually gave me motivation. You know what I mean? She was like, I think it's super cool that you're actually inspired, like you're taking music seriously, and you can tell when the person believes in what they saying. You know, I didn't start out being a musician. You know what I'm saying? Like, did I always want to make music? And did any of the born me? Yeah. At the same time, though, I was raised in the real world where I had to get a real job. And when I say a real job, I had to get, like, I cannot, a real job is you making money from the jump. Like, you're not betting on your survival skills, not survival skills. You're not betting on, like, your creativity in a sense, right? Not everybody can be a business owner, and that's okay. And, you know, I think as a society, we need to learn that we need to stop really listening to what other people think. Like, for like this KSI literally just been like, okay, cool, I'm gonna go back in the lab. If he really truly was good, like really loved the aspect of the game of the music, like the music game, and actually wanted to learn, he's like, all right, I'm gonna go back, get my craft together, I'm gonna go back, do my thing. Like, for example, like today, like, bro, I literally train all day, right? He said he loves boxing, right? Like, talk about your training, right? Talk about just talk about you. You don't have to always talk about your accomplishment, right? So, like, even though some people might deem your life boring, but I promise you, these girls, man, bro, I'm trying to tell these people, man, girls, people in general, like, the older you get, the boring life gets, bro. And it's not in a sense where there's no adventure or nothing. No, that's not it. I'm on my Luffy adventure timing. You know what I mean? I want to have a tour bus and go around the country. But at the same time, though, I want to be able to live life in peace, bro. I don't want to look over my shoulder thinking like, bro, I got to watch out for a evil motherfucker, like a motherfucker to be hating on me. Like, why? Like, why would I want to like live that lifestyle? That does not sound fun. Like, so at the end of the day, man, like KSI, the only advice that I can take, that I can really give them, is just like, just don't care what people think, right? You don't have to have ops to be cool, right? Coming from someone who had, when I say genuine, I'm from the suburbs, right? So at the end of the day, it's like tier 2 ops, right? My ops are like, just like, they like to assassinate your character, right? They like to try to like play mind game. They will try to like play the narrative, you know, play victim. You have to get around those type of people. And I generally do not like those type of people. At the same time, though, I just separate myself from those people, and I just focus on myself, playing video games, making money, and, you know, just taking care of my family. And, you know, when I say take care of my family, I don't want a kid. But, I mean, I'm getting older, I'm realizing, like, all my peers got kids, right? And I'm like, dang, bro. And it's not it's not kids in the sense where, like, they wanted it at that moment. It's just accidents happen, you know what I mean? Like, I get that. And I'm learning to take the unk role, the unk status, where, like, okay, you know what? I'm going to create a place where, like, they should, like, everybody be chill, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I go to events, rave events, man, I got my squad with me, and I'm like thinking now, like, okay, you know, bro, all right, boom, Alyssa, bro, you gonna be counting the money. We're gonna take a food truck, right? Alyssa get the money, count the money type shit, right? Boom, and you make sure, Alyssa make sure everything is up to stock, up to date, up to order. I can teach you that, you know what I'm saying? Then Evelyn got the cooking down pat, you know what I'm saying? Then Blake, bro, you the manager, let it go. Salem, do the fuck what you want to do. Vice captain shit, you dig? But hey, that's it, I gotta go. Peace.